Hey, what's up? It's Cecily, and we're going to do a recap of Real Housewives of Potomac. I'm not going to do a full-blown walkthrough scene by scene, but just the things that stood out to me that I think probably stood out to you. It's 7 days before Karen's court case. I assumed that by the episode end, we would see her going into the courthouse. That's not the case. So if you haven't watched the show, then just letting you know now that they're building up probably for the next few episodes. We start off Stacey's apartment, her crash pad as she refers to it. It's a place that she can go to when she wants space from her soon-to-be ex-husband. It appears as if this is the first time TJ has been there, at least that's what we were led to believe. And the two are getting ready to paint on small canvases. There is a point where Stacey says, well, whoever does the better portrait of the other can win a prize. When TJ's asked what prize he wants, he specifies a workout for him somewhere. Stacey's idea is a spa day intended for TJ. This is off balance. He wants to do something for himself. She wants to do something for him. I start to ask myself, what do these two have in common? And why is now commonplace and okay for this man to deny her on camera? I would find that to be jarring. She appeared to be the most feminine when she's in female settings. TJ brings out her masculine energy, and I don't know if this is a phase for her. I don't know what role she played in her marriage. Perhaps there's something about this whole situation that is very exciting and slightly toxic in a way, but I don't know what she wants in life. With all things that we're doing, things that we're pursuing, there's a reward. What is the reward in all of this? I believe that his constant hand in the face, no, you can't get this, we have hurdles to jump through, to me, puts her in her masculine energy. When they're painting, she references, oh, I'm painting your beautiful face. She uses that adjective. And in relationships where people like each other, they usually mirror one another. And yes, it's very true. There are times where men will use a lot of flowery language to get you, to hook you, and then that goes away. That's usually a bad thing, though a lot of women will put up with it. You just kind of wait for your next compliment to come. I don't think that that's ever okay, because women love compliments. Men love compliments too. But in this case, I have not heard him compliment her yet. And I have not heard him mirror her sentiment. She said, I'm painting your beautiful face. Your beautiful face. He did not look up and say, oh, well, I'm painting your beautiful face too, babe. It just fell flat. This can't be the relationship of her lifetime. Why would it be? There's a moment when he's at the table and he goes,
listen, you can ask Santa Claus for a new car. That don't mean you're going to get it.
That would make me feel so bad. And I would be embarrassed. Like, does she lack the embarrassment gene? Like, where is it? Because no man could talk to me like that. This is the part where I get a little philosophical. Just bear with me. Men love to be powerful. Men seek power. That is what makes them tick. And if they can't get it out there in the rest of the world, then they will definitely get in their relationships. I just don't see how after, let's say they go the distance, they stay together, and eventually they do consummate their relationship, I don't think he'll be willing to give up that power over her that he has to say, no, she could be a person that receives her affirmation through the physical touch. And you have someone that is so disciplined in cutting you off and then asking, okay, well, let's go to the zoo. There's a mismatch, I think, for sure, of love languages. I think it's enough on them. I wanted to say this before, but yeah, he has her in her masculine energy. If she wants to be there, if this is a relationship dynamic that she likes, then, so be it. But it is unattractive to watch. It is uncomfortable to watch because she doesn't seem to be having a lot of fun. I don't know what's fun about that. He seems to be condescending, and he is also exhibiting a lot of feminine qualities. So I don't think that he's attractive two feminine women because he's giving feminine qualities as well. And I can see how some people who can't really articulate that would say, oh, he's sassy, he's snarky, and he's gay. I'm not saying those things. I'm just saying that there's a lot of competing energies there and someone has to be the man. We move on to Ashley's house. These are the OGs. These are the day ones. Who knew that this would be the group? Ashley's fashion is all over the place. She's trying to find herself.
I think Cynthia Bailey is the only woman that mastered this art.
You never know who you're going to get, but she's confidently every version of those looks. So you're just like, ooh, yes, afro. Oh, yeah, I like that. Like, it's fun. Ashley has the same variety of hairstyles and looks. I just don't buy it. I don't buy any of them. But something about when she's wearing like the blue one and the bob, I don't like that one. I want her to go put some more clothes on. It just looks like something that should be on P-Valley. It's raunchy. It doesn't look beautiful. And it doesn't look fashionable to me. That's just my opinion. There's something that's not happening authentically, I think, with Ashley, where we don't buy the looks. Where I don't buy the looks. Maybe her authenticity is troubling for me to accept. Therefore, I'm not accepting the looks, and it's all my problem. And you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So at this point, Karen is sinking, and she's really trying to get a handle on her life. She's trying to get ahead of all the talk about her, and it's just a shit show. She brings up the opioid thing with Mia, and it's in poor taste. The DUI person talking about the person who had an opioid or narcotic overdose. Like, nobody's winning in this scenario. I'm actually impressed that Gizelle saw it for what it is and just kind of like gloss right over it. Like, we didn't need to give it any more thought. And even Karen's attempt to probe Gizelle and to get in her business and to see if she could do that whole you need a man thing. And Gizelle just she just cocked her head and had them 11 lines fired. Like, just, are you done? Someone's being the matriarch. Someone is. Someone's got to do it. Wendy's family. I've always fast forwarded through these parts. I've actually fast forwarded through a lot of Wendy's content. I try to like everybody. I'm actually not the person that will try to find a reason to dislike someone. When I do dislike someone, I always think it's for a really good reason. Sometimes I might get things confused, but for the most part, I look at everyone being a potential friend. That's how I'm wired. I just remember her saying things that were off-putting, and it was reminiscent of people that I did not like in real life. And so I think I put her under that file. And the degree thing was just like, oh, you're fighting for your life. You really want, people to look up to you in this place, and that's just not necessary in this world. And that's why it's always great to have different kinds of friends, because some friends will love you for this, and some people will look at that and be like, I can't do nothing with that. And that was just such the case. She wanted everyone to worship her because of these degrees and her being a part of academia. That's not relevant here. Nobody cares about that here. Like, it's a popularity contest right now. How cool are you in the room? You're bringing the room down with that stuff. So I would fast forward through Wendy's family stuff. If I was watching it by myself, if I was doing reviews, I would watch it. I would just kind of gloss over it. But I forced myself to watch this because I'm liking Wendy. I'm liking what she's bringing this season, whether her and Gizelle are getting along or not. And her dynamic with her family was fun to watch. She had her children growing up, was fun to see the children and to see how cultured they are. It's interesting to see her and her mother interact. Like, I'm not sure if that's an act, like, or is her mom really that kind of aloof? That's interesting, but I think that she's handling her mother. That scene was fun to watch. She seemed more relaxed, more confident. And we move on from there. Gordon is literally drawing the line. He doesn't want to film with Mia and Ink. He said he doesn't want to promote her relationship. He only wants to film if the kids are involved. And I just simply say he's not needed. He's not needed. She doesn't really need any drama. She's a drama creating machine. Between her and that crazy lady, Jacqueline, and her new relationship and her mouth, like, she doesn't really need Gordon to film. He's no longer necessary. And if he is resisting because he doesn't want to be an accessory, I think they should let him go before he makes it worse.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you this Sunday.